Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we are going to be covering this silhouette for the very first time on the channel. These are the Nike LD 1000 Edition A's and this is in collaboration with the brand Aritzia and it's in this beautiful Fauna Brown colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and styling segment. If you're joining us for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing and reviews. Today we're going to be talking about a collaboration done with Aritzia and Nike. This is on the LD 1000 Edition A silhouette in the Fauna colorway. So Fauna Brown is just a beautiful, simple, minimalistic color scheme that we'll go through the overview on. Then we'll jump into size and fit, followed by how I style this really classy looking sneaker. Then we'll conclude with where you can find these. As far as retail goes, it's a little bit confusing, so you'll want to stick around to the end to hear that portion of the discussion. So let's jump right into it. As far as Aritzia goes, if you are a fan of Aritzia, this is a sneaker that you definitely have to try out. One of the things I love about Aritzia and why I shop there is that they have some nice staple classy pieces that I feel like you can transition through years, through decades, and they will continue to stay in fashion just because they have a lot of simple pieces that are very palatable and very minimalistic. And so I always love going in there when they do special collaborations with different brands. I love that they have kind of been transitioning into the sneaker genre just because I feel like Aritzia girls need to have full looks head to toe. I really love how they style these as well with a leopard print coat and some nice red socks. As far as this sneaker goes, this really fits the aesthetic of Aritzia as well. So this is very minimalistic, very similar to a lot of pieces that you'll find in the store. So I feel like anything you buy there, it's going to go great with this sneaker. And if you don't buy at Aritzia, this is also just a great staple looking lifestyle shoe that you may want to have in your wardrobe to really reach for, just because I think it's going to go with a lot of different pieces. All right, so now let's jump into this silhouette specifically. So this again is called the LD 1000 Edition A. This is a silhouette that was kind of brought back to life from 1977. It was originally created as a long distance running shoe. So usually you can kind of see here, it's got the waffle on the bottom, which you've probably seen on a lot of other sneakers I've covered on the channel, including Sakai silhouettes. It also kind of shape-wise reminds me of the Cortez and fits quite similar to a Cortez. So if you love the sneaker family of Nike Cortezes, this is probably another type of silhouette that you will absolutely love. And as far as like this back piece, you can see how it kind of flares out on the back. So that was meant for long distance running and they kind of kept with that same aesthetic. As far as the infusion of Aritzia, they've done really good with just kind of keeping this palette very simple. As far as the leather quality on these, this is very, very high quality. So you've got some really kind of worn in leather in these different chocolatey tones. So you've kind of got like a Hershey chocolate effect going on here. Nice textures of leather. I mean, when you feel this, it's so buttery soft, which is amazing. You're also getting that same leather, which goes up along the eyelets of the sneaker. Then we've got some nice debossed Nike branding on the side here, which is actually in a different spot than they typically have on the specific silhouette. So they've changed that up a little bit. Then we've also got debossed Nike on the tongue here. It just really looks like this is a sneaker that has come back truly from the archives and has aged well over time. And I can foresee this shoe honestly aging quite well. 5 to 10 years from now, it's probably going to look and feel a lot better. And I can't wait to really just kind of wear and tear on this leather so that it kind of has a more tumbled effect. As far as the laces go, I love that they've gone with these skin skinny spaghetti laces, so it keeps it nice and simple and more feminine, in my opinion, with the look and feel of the shoe itself. As far as the box goes, this box is incredible. They really nailed it with the kind of gold coppery color scheme for the Aritzia and Nike, and just the way the box opens, kind of like a shelf. We've got some nice dual branding as well with the tissue paper there. And then again, just kind of keeping this more of a luxury type of sneaker, we've got this nice suede texture duster bag. I'm a sucker for duster bags, so shout out to Aritzia for really upping the game on packaging this with an additional bag that has the nice Aritzia and Nike logo again in this beautiful gold colorway. Really pops quite nicely off of that. So let's take a look at those details, then we will jump into the side paneling. All right, so wrapping around the side panels, again, you've got this nice dark, deep brown shade. Very simple, not a lot of extra additional tones going on the side panel for the lateral and medial side, except for the back, we're getting more of this suede texture. And then again, embossed Nike on the back. The high quality materials don't stop there either. You're gonna get a feel of this beautiful suede texture that you've got on the interior for the collar. So pretty unusual that Nike would add like high quality on the collar region. I feel like those are areas where you typically find cheaper material. And then as far as the tongue goes, it is actually kind of open here. So you've got this just beautiful worn in look and feel. And then the insole is leather as well. So you've got a really nice leather insole. Again, something you don't typically get with a lot of Nike products. So just as far as quality goes, you're really getting every portion of the sneaker with some kind of high quality leather material used. And then when we work our way down to the midsole, we've got just a nice simple brown shade to kind of match the rest of the sneaker itself. Blends quite nicely well. And then the gum bottom with, again, that waffle effect. Love a gum bottom. I feel like if this did not have a gum bottom, it wouldn't have had that nice aged look. It wouldn't have come together as well. So I love that they added that color scheme. This also comes with two different options of Aritzia just charms. And I got the 4-leaf clover on mine, which is really cute. It's kind of also got an aged effect, like the charm has aged over time, but nice rustic feel to it. And just a nice simple addition to the shoe that Aritzia created. And I think it makes this even more authentic. All right, so now let's jump into size and fit on these. So this is a very, very narrow silhouette. So if you have flatter, wider feet, I would actually recommend going at least half a size up. I do myself have high arch, narrow feet, so this works well for me. But if you do have a flatter, wider foot, specifically in the toe box region, you can kind of see how narrow that is. You're definitely gonna wanna size up in these ones. All right, so now let's jump into styling. Again, I think Aritzia did such a great job styling on their own website. If you want to go to their website and check out how they styled it, you can do that. I wanted to give my own take and spin on how I styled these. Kept it pretty much in the same kind of realm of this chocolatey brown color scheme. So for the first, like I decided to wear this nice chocolate brown crew neck graphic sweatshirt. And then I layered a nice shearling cream and brown vest on top with some nice chocolatey brown striped pants for a nice casual look. I feel like Aritzia does a good job with like sportier kind of looks. They're also kind of upscale and trendy looking. I feel like that is something that kind of separates them from a lot of brands. Then for the second look, I decided to keep it pretty simple with a trench coat that had some nice different neutral brown tones, and I wore some just chocolatey brown pants underneath that. I feel like you could also just wear this with a long trench, which would be very stylish. For the last and final look, I wore that same trench coat, kept it open, this time with that same crew neck sweatshirt, and then the same brown pants for a different look and feel. Talk about how much these go for retail. So I feel like Aritzia dropped this when they were kind of just letting people know that they had an app. So you could only actually purchase this on the Aritzia app. And I was able to get these for $125. They actually sold out the day that these released. And then it looks like they actually went back and restocked the silhouette. And now they're going for a little bit more. So around $165. Which I'm not quite sure why the price point increased, but may have gotten a deal if you got it on that day on the app, just to kind of reward you for downloading the app in the first place. These are also available on Nike's website for a different price, which is also quite strange. These are retailed at $140 on their site currently. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you are a fan of Aritzia, definitely let me know in the comments and let me know your thoughts on this collaboration. I think they really did an incredible job. This is definitely a sneaker I feel like you have to have in hand. I feel like the pictures really don't do this justice, but wow, the quality on this is just so amazing. And again, these will age so well over time. All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If you joined us for the first time, thanks so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you on the next episode.